We are all set for a festive derby at Swansea.com Stadium, round 10 of the United Rugby Championship, as the Ospreys welcome the Scarlets.
It's a long way for Alan Wynne to run off, isn't it?
Throw to the back to Morris, takes it left-handed, and on comes the drive again. Where's that ball?
Okay, now wait.
Thomas Francis has it. He feeds it back to Scott Baldwin. Stop once. Good initial resistance from the Scarlets, but on comes the secondary drive. Callum Mahoney puts his bulk into it. Will they have to use that now? Still inching forward. That's gone down. Wow, that could be a penalty try if they don't get something more from it. And they do! Alex Cuthbert crosses for the Ospreys and the opening try of this West Walian derby.
Yeah, he was screaming for on the touchline there. Scarlets had to chuck a couple of extra players into that drive-in maul defence, which meant that it was a one-on-one with Cuthbert. As a winger, you don't normally get those balls from the forwards, let me tell you, but I think the Scarlets did pretty good in defending it. And they used the length, the width of the touchline there.
There's the try scorer, Alex Cuthbert. Like Shane said, one-on-one. He's a big man, Cuthbert. Going to struggle to pull him down.
Yeah, it's just a quick step, isn't it? Combe does come off his line really quick to try and stop it, to cut the space down. You never really expect the winger to be getting the ball from a driving line out, but there wasn't much he could do.
Crouch!
Lizana shown a red card after 5 minutes of the West Walian derby. Osprey scrum, 7 metres out.
Keep it up.
Keep it up, says the referee. I'm sure he's trying. That's gone down on potentially the other side. Advantage Ospreys. Williams, long ball out to Morgan. Slides in the corner. The arm is up. Second try for the Ospreys.
Yeah, smart play from the Ospreys. Rhys Webb knew that there was a penalty coming anyway, which already had the Scarlets on the back foot. But the change of angle, running down the blind side, knowing that Stephen Evans has just literally been pulled off the field, there's always going to be a space there. And again, a lovely miss pass to Luke Morgan. One of the quickest plays on the field, he's always going to get close to that line. And what he does that I really like as well is how low he goes. Owen Williams, he loves that little miss pass. Look, low straight away. Doesn't give Johan Nichols an opportunity to put a big hit on him because he is so low. He knows the winger isn't there to help him. That's a lovely little finish.
There's the long ball from Williams.
Time, tactically a fantastic player, and you know, we've seen him rip the Ospreys to shreds in the past as well, and what a kick to bring on with him.
Well, here comes a shove from the Scarlets. The touchline is a friend for the Ospreys. They've done exceptionally well to curb the initial drive. Poor pass from Blacker. Just made his captain check. Now they're on the back foot of the Scarlets. Who will put them on the front foot? Callum Mahoney. Blacker, switch in play. Johan Nicholas, 3 metres short of the Scarlets. Need some runners. There's Callum Mahoney! Over he goes. No one deserves a try more than the big man, Sione Callum Mahoney.
Yeah, just a little bit simple, wasn't it? I think good carries initially. The drive-in line out.
If there's a high shot by 9 black, the team will let me know.
Oh. Everyone's complaining. High shots, this shots. You know, everyone wants a piece of it, but this is the score.
Yeah, so he comes at some tilt, doesn't he? Against the grain as well, in between the two defenders. It's a good call from the blind side from Combe, I think. You could see that Cuthbert was out there on his own. It fractured the defence, didn't it? But
again! Release!
Good drive from Roots. Past the point of contact. That's what coaches want to see. Meters past the point of contact. Kieran Williams, he can make some meters past the point of contact. Baldwin down injured. Rhys Davis, Callum Mahoney will have to shift from there. Michael Collins with the carry. Webb to Baldwin, back on his feet. As Morgan Morris hasn't really been in the game as the Ospreys 8. Webb does what he does best, spots a gap, puts his foot down. Can he go all the way? Yes, he can. You know what's coming, but sometimes you just can't stop it.
How many times have we seen that for the Ospreys from Rhys Webb? Just the show and go. He just seems to pick the right opportunities. He's a strong boy as well, just puts the fend on. But he sees these gaps before they're actually there. Look at that, yeah, and it's there. See it coming a mile off.
It's usually against the grain of play. You know, you think he's going to go right. Defenders are going round the ruck, and he always knows it. Like he's eyes wide open, Rhys Webb.
Yeah, and exactly what you spoke about earlier is as soon as he'll want that, you want the Osprey big boys getting over that gain line, getting an extra half a yard, because it speeds up the ruck. Scarlets are rushing to get to that breakdown. They're slow coming round the corner, and if that's the case, this man is deadly.
He's so deadly, he's going to convert his own try. Typical Rhys Webb.
Just showing off now, isn't he? Well, yeah, he hasn't kicked it yet.
No, he's going to attempt to convert his own try. Flags are up. He does manage it, but what a try that was. The third try for the Ospreys. He's just so dangerous, Shane Williams.
Yeah, he is. He's absolutely deadly around those breakdowns, especially when defenders are getting a bit tired, getting a bit lazy coming round that corner. He knew that gap was...
Callum Mahoney with a tackle. Webb, quick at the base, gives it to McNichol. McNichol against Michael Collins. He does him on the outside. Kiwi against Kiwi. Both Welsh qualified, but it's 1-0 to McNichol.
And that's exactly what the Scarlets need to do. You know, is pick off the Ospreys' mistakes. That time there, Rhys Webb. Again, we've just been bigging him up for 40 minutes. It's well read by McNichol. If that ball goes to Baldwin, I don't know what's going to happen next, because he's got Nagy on the outside. But that's a poor attempt at a tackle from Michael Collins. Just gets his armoury on the wrong side. Johnny McNichol, you know, he's fast on the outside. He is a good finisher. He's been scoring tries for fun in the Scarlets this year as well.
Said Luke Morgan was on one leg. Clean line-out ball for the Ospreys. Here comes the drive. Almost looks inevitable. Sam Parry. That's another advantage, a penalty advantage. Sam Parry breaks down the blind. Has he got it on the line? Yes, he has. Bonus point try for the Ospreys. And that comes to the replacement hooker, Sam Parry.
Yeah, he's got the easiest job in the URC, I think, that man. He always comes on right when there's a line out, about 5 yards out, but always comes away with that 5-pointer. He's such an expert, but obviously he can't do it on his own. It's a good line out, gets right to the back. I think the Scarlets did well to bring it down, but there was a penalty coming anyway. They brought them down illegally. And how many times have we seen Sam Parry from this far out just plop over the line and score those tries?
He's a Welsh international, is Sam Parry. We've got an abundance of really good hookers in Wales at the moment. Another one, an impact off the bench, like you said.
That, and they've dominated since.
This will be the last scrum. Well, it's a penalty, so the Ospreys looking for a fifth try. Hawkins, short ball to Collins, hits the line. He's got Kieran Williams on the outside. Kieran Williams, has he got the legs to go all the way? You know what, I think he has. What a way to finish it for the Ospreys in the West Walian derby. Toby Booth celebrates, the fans celebrate at Swansea.com Stadium. A fifth try for the Ospreys.
Yeah, and I think if this would have been a game early season, that would have been kicked straight into the Rose End. Let's get this game over with. But I think last week's performance sums it up, really. Full of confidence at the moment. And I'm not sure if Kieran Williams would have liked to have run 50, 60, 70 yards there to finish it off, but it's a great way to finish the match. I think they deserve that as well.
Well, there he goes, Kieran Williams. He's known for his power. Well, there showed his pace and his strength to get over.
Yeah.
Derby Booth. Double fist pump to celebrate.
Yeah. He was on his way down as well, wasn't he? He'd seen enough, but Rhys Patchell, bless him. Since Rhys Patchell, he's had to do some running and chased all the way back there, but obviously didn't get much out of it in the end.
Well, this will be it. Jack Walsh, he converted a late try at Parc Scarlets in round 1 of the URC to get them a draw. Does he have the final word here? The answer is no. Hits the upright, couldn't convert the 5th try for the Ospreys. Convincing victory in the end at Swansea.com Stadium in the West Walian derby. Jack Morgan, the BKT URC player of the match. Kieran Williams with the final word. The final score at Swansea.com Stadium is the Ospreys 34, the Scarlets 14.